Hello and welcome everyone to my Diablo Immortal review. So I'm just gonna be straightforward. Point. I'm not even gonna like edit it around or anything crazy. I'm just gonna tell you the facts and what the fuck it is, so I can just be honest with you. I've played free to play to level 60. I haven't spent $1, and I have proof of that. I haven't even like I've looked at the cash shop. I haven't even like debated it. I didn't even buy the battle pass. So, and we'll get into that. So, before we can actually give an accurate like review, I think I need to start with the gameplay itself. So, let's go ahead and do that. Farming spots a biofin. So, basically all it is you have your 4 set abilities that you can have, and basically you just use those to blow mobs up. As you can see, I'm playing wizard, so it's kind of like a fucking joke. Just put down a crystal and just shoot into the crystal the entire time. That was but a taste. But the gameplay feels good.
I'm not impressed.
Honestly, if you want to be honest with you, if you like Diablo 3 or Lost Ark, you'll probably like this. You'll probably like this. It's really not that innovative. It's known to work. It's literally just Diablo 3, but on a mobile game. Kind of. I feel like it feels a little less impactful because in Diablo 3 you can do some crazy shit. But basically, yeah, it feels the same as Diablo 3. You know, you just blow mobs up, they drop loot. Probably not as much loot as they do in Diablo, but they drop loot. They pretty much always are a joke. You may use a health potion here or there, but that's just because my class is squishy. But other than that, like literally all you do is you just half the game is gonna be you killing these mobs. And I'll be honest with you, and here's what I gotta say. Half the game is gonna be you killing these mobs. The worst part about it is that I feel like it's too much of the game is you farming mobs or dungeons and not actually doing the main story. So basically, there's a thing in your codex that I've actually already done because I was up to 6 in the morning trying to get level 60 yesterday, called the bestiary. Now what the bestiary is that when you kill mobs, I believe it showed up on the right side earlier during when I was killing these mobs. When you kill mobs, basically you get like a little monster's essence. And then you have to go into, you can go into like the town, you can go into Westmarch, you can go into, you can go into any of the regular like towns in the cities, and go up to this little Heraldric altar, and you'd activate it, and a book would fall, like the loot will fall out, and you'll get like a page. You can get legendaries from this, though I've only seen a couple. To be honest. And in my opinion, some of the legendaries in this game are kind of trash. I mean, I know it's like the case for Diablo as well, but I mean like some of them, like I feel like there's a large amount of them where I'm just like, what, like this does, I don't even really want to use the effect. But I'll get into that later. But yeah, it's Diablo. You get the identifier, you know, you get a blacksmith where you can repair and salvage equipment.
Need something reforged?
You know, you can come over here and be like, oh, I don't need any of this. Salvage it, and you'll get materials and essences, and then you'll upgrade them. You upgrade your current equipment, make it better. Hopefully we'll just click the button. So it's going to use up my enchanted dust and my scrap materials. The enchanted dust is dropped from like yellow equipment. It's from like equipment like my helmet that I discarded. You get enchanted dust from, and you just upgrade your stuff, and it'll increase your stats on it. So there you go. My Force of Paracas is now level 5. And you need different ones for the left and right side. The left side, everything still takes scrap materials. But on the left side, you need these enigmatic crystals, and on the right side, you need the essences.
A job well done.
The enigmatic crystals,
What
I
could I
think,
do
are
for
more
you?
problematic to get, but I've only seen one way to get them so far. Yeah. You can pretty much only get these, I guess, from a vendor or from challenge rifts. We'll go into the rifts here in a minute. And the essences you get from just like naturally playing the game. These things you get from destroying
No?
legendaries.
Well,
Anyways.
good luck out there.
But yeah, the game plays a lot like Diablo 3. If you like Diablo 3, you'll probably end up, liking the gameplay of this game. The story, which I really can't show you much. I can't really show you at all. Is like mediocre. You basically go to every spot that you went to in Diablo 3 in this game. So, you go to Shesar, which is the desert level. And you go to like the library with Zoltan Cool. And you go to like all these like known locations that everybody's been before. And a lot like you fight Leoric a lot. You even fight Ball again. So I mean, like, there's a lot of Diablo 3 in this game. A lot of the tile sets you'll even notice are gonna be Diablo 3 tile sets. It's a bit ridiculous. It's literally just kind of just Diablo 3 MMO on the phone, basically. But I think the gameplay is like, all right. I think if you really want the experience, just play Diablo 3. Unless you just want to play this game, which is fine, I guess. So, but after doing your first dungeon, you're gonna be greeted with a one-time bundle. Oh, that's not what I want to show you. So, this is the shop. I guess you might as well just go into it now, because it's fucking here. So this is the shop. You get your featured, your crush, your bundles, your cosmetic, your services, your currency, and materials. So, basically, this is your battle pass. There's 2 different types of battle pass. Just fucking pitiful, but it is what it is. You have your empowered battle pass, and you have your collector's empowered battle pass with an entirely different cost, $5 to $15. I think if you're gonna buy anything from this page, buy the empowered. I mean, like, you can buy the collectors if you really you don't really care that much, but buy the empowered. The battle pass, it seems like for the empowered at least, is pretty good. You can't even see the collector's battle pass unless you own it, so that's pretty cool. But here's the battle pass. It's, I think, 40 tiers. Yeah, it's 40 tiers, and you get a chest. But you get like crests on the free to play page. You get like crests and stuff. On the pay to page, you get like hell query stuff for your gems, stuff for doing legendary rifts. Now I will say on the free to play page there is a legendary weapon. Nice, legendary offhand. I mean, really nice. But if you want to be honest with you, like, it kind of sucks. You get like gems and stuff on the empowered page. So there's just one way to spend money on this game. This next is, we'll just go to crests. So this is where it modifies your rift, and the only rift this is going to create is a rift in your wallet. If you basically, from what I was watching Shroud the other day, and he was running these with his friends, and in total every run was $25 spent, and he ran like he might have spent like $1,200 on like a couple runs. And if you want to be honest with you, he will even tell you that if you're watching, he would have said the same thing. He was getting little to no reward. You run rifts just to get dicked on. Like, you want to get like, the goal is 5-star gems, but like realistically, that's not gonna happen. And you have a significantly higher chance to get legendary gems. In fact, I think you're guaranteed if you're using a legendary gem. You can, at least if you're using a legendary crest, you're actually like guaranteed a legendary gem. But besides the point, this is where the rifts go. You're gonna basically, I'll show you here in a bit. But this is, you're gonna use, if you're gonna spend money on this game, you're gonna use a lot of these, bundles. So where do we begin? I've not bought any of the one-time bundles. It's either all one time. Except for this one. This is a, I didn't even know this was here. What the fuck? Alright, I didn't even know this existed. Anyways. Basically when you complete, different parts of the game give you different things. So like this is 800% value, 500, 400, 390, 260, 240, 180, 150%. They all give you different things. And they're all one-time purchase. So if you look at this one, it gives you legendary crests, some eternal orbs, and a regular crest. This one gives you some eternal orbs and a weapon skin. Legendary crests, gem fragments, or orbs, and you get all. It just repeats the same thing. You get like 200 aspirant keys, which that's fucking insane. That's probably the most valuable I've seen. It's 10, which is, but this one's insane. Once you beat the game, this one's nuts. It's also the most expensive. But you can buy these. The only one time per character. So you know when you play it again on your second character, I believe you can just do it again. You know, so you know that's great. And then you have of course the specials, which are these fucking things, which you know. It's a one-time purchase that gives you 4 things for literally $100. So I think that's enough said. I don't think I need to specify. It's only apparently 105% value, which is a little weird. But you know, whatever. You got your cosmetics. These don't bother me. I know these are all different for every class, as you would assume. So you got like these weird ones. So you got like this electric, like witch doctor looking one. This weird ice one. Doesn't quite fit with like my beard. You get this cool like gladiator one. And you got this cool one. Collector. There's like there is a collector tab, I guess. So then services, which is right now mostly just the battle pass stuff. But then you have the boon of plenty, which this is literally, you can't even get this if you're you have to spend money on this. But it's just rewards, I guess, every day you log in. You get Fervent Fangs, crests, legendary crests, you get more inventory, you get market access, you get remote market access, and you get trade slots. Then you have the Prodigy's Path. I think this is probably like the worst thing to pay for. So all the good shit is on the free side, and all the paid shit is on the right side. All this is for your hell query, and this is to do rifts, which is fine if that's what you want to do. But it's great. It's great. I mean, like, it's probably like the worst thing to pay for. I'm not even sure what these are for, so I'm not even gonna tell you. I don't even know what these are for. So we can go ahead and go to the gem collector, the socket, the jeweler, and we can talk about the fact that from what I've heard, this is where the Giga Whales go. As a free-to-play player,
hello.
You don't really spend that much time here, but I'm gonna explain it to you. So here we have a gem in here. It's just a regular gem. I just have it because why not? It's like a gem that whenever I get attacked, I could have a chance to, you know, summon things there at their feet. So basically, this is why rifts become so great. So what you do is you do a rift, and you get a gem, especially legendary rifts. You get a gem, Then you come over to the jeweler, and you take those gems, and you either equip them, or you take the gem that you just farmed, and you put them into the other gems, and they level up their gems and they give them bonus things. Well, the thing is that most of them, from rank 1 is 1, from 2 to 3 is 5, and I think it just keeps scaling upwards. Which is ridiculous, but it keeps scaling upwards. And basically, you just keep feeding these gems so that you want to get your gem, and you want to keep feeding it so it gets better and better. It is literally all you do, and that's what legendary rifts are for. Because gems are literally power. It's 2-star gems, and they are usually better gems, but there's some gems that you can there's only some gems that drop only in 2-star, 2 to 5-star, but that's the point. You can craft gems. You can craft gems. You don't ever, this is pretty much what you're gonna do a lot of times as a free-to-play. You just craft them, and then you set up in them. You get this by doing, I know you can get these by doing regular rifts, and you can buy them with the ash you get from
Nothing
them.
else I can help you with?
I only work with the...
This is where things start to get expensive. So you see this Dawning Echo, we saw that you could buy those. This I cannot speak on, but all I know is basically, if you want to be honest with you, this is where you wail. Where you wail. This is what gives you the cool look with the horns and the wings and shit. Because basically you resonate these gems, I guess, and what you do is you you keep putting more and more gems in them, and they get better, and it's a whole thing. I don't even know the system because I'm not even I haven't spent money. I don't know. But that's where the whales go. Let's go talk about where you're gonna be spending most of your time. So one of the things that you're gonna do pretty often is the Heliquary, which is literally just a raid, basically. So you go in here with 8 other dudes, and you kill this fucker. And when you kill him, you get loot, and you get some chests, and you get some stuff to level up your Heliquary. Some stuff to level up your Heliquary, which gives you combat rating, and it gives you different stuff. That benefit you. So this one gives me attack speed when I'm in challenge rifts, and it gives me 30 combat rating. But you're gonna do that. That's only on the side though. I think the war brand system is dumb. I want to talk about a few of the closing things in here right before I'm done. So let's go and talk about where you spend where people are gonna spend a lot of their time. So here you have the Elder Rifts. Every day you can come here as a free-to-play. You'll get one of these crests for free. I have 3. They give you varying rewards that are less and less. So you can see here the ash and the runes went down. But then if you just add in more, they go up and you get better loot. Legendary gems give you the best loot. Legendary crests. Alright, so let's go ahead and enter. And then, when we're in, you get these little modifiers like players move faster, ultimate skills charge faster, monsters below 50% health flee. Basically, you just run in, and you got a shit ton of mobs. And what do you do when there's a shit ton of mobs? You do what you always do in Diablo. You blow them up. So, they're not hard at all. In fact, I'd argue it's probably some of the easiest content in the game. Like, most of the content in the game isn't even that hard, especially not that hard if you spend money on it, but basically, you just come in here. It's like the rift from Diablo. You kill the mobs within the time limit. You do it until you have to fight the boss. So it's typical stuff that like I said, you see from like the Elder Rift. You just want to AoE mobs down. And like you can do this in groups if you want to do it with your friends. This is a thing you can do in groups. I'd argue it's actually more fun in groups. If it didn't seem it seemed a little. I actually don't. I haven't done Elder Rift in groups, but you can do this in groups. It's as a free-to-play player, you're probably not gonna spend that much time here in reality because well, you know, it costs money most of the time, or you need to save up legendary crests. Your crests, I mean, even like come in here.
A pitiful display.
But you'll spend at least a day. You'll spend at least one part of your day if you do play this game in here. And as you level, they do give you a bunch of crests just so you can do them. But you burn through those quickly when we get to the point that I'll talk about whenever I'm done explaining the rifts. But yeah, the content in here isn't that hard. They drop loot. It's like mediocre, obviously. I am on Paragon levels because those are in this game. They give you skill points and everything, but I haven't even reached Paragon level 1. I'm about to, so we can talk about the system. But I mean, if you play Diablo, you know what the Paragon system does. But yeah, basically, you know, it's just like Diablo with the rifts. You just go in, kill mobs,
the power of the cosmos at my fingertips.
You know, that's it. That's all you do. Some classes that'll probably be easier than others, if you want to be honest, from what I've heard. Just, you know, while we're here clearing mobs. Demon Hunter is the best class for DPS. That's what at least what I've heard, and the Crusader is kind of nuts. You want to be a little bit more tanky. But I haven't played them yet because I've only played this character. Now, Necromancer is really popular, and I know that Necromancer is probably really safe because it's a summoning class. So, if you're looking for a class that's a little more chill, Necromancer is definitely where it's at. It's considering it's a summoning class, you get to have mobs running around doing your dirty work for you. And then yeah. I played Wizard, and I know Monk is pretty good.
You do realize you're about to die.
Support role in this game, which is really weird. I would associate Monk with DPS, but
masterfully executed.
So there we got the boss spawn. Is it this? And it's one that spawns little guys. Fetishes. So, you know, you just beat them like a normal Rift Guardian. They still drop health globes, just like, you know, they used to.
Storm of ages past.
I just cast what is my ultimate. You know, don't even avoid mechanics because why do that? It's a loss of DPS. And then you just do this. You know, you just kill every mob. And there we go.
Potential becomes reality.
So there you saw that I got this chest open and a bunch of little things fell around it. Those were the runes. And yeah, basically you do that and you get all this loot. Usually it's
what
trash.
Can I do for you?
Just go over here and you just salvage it.
Most appreciated.
You're gonna carry, so when you're playing this game, you're gonna carry a lot, and I mean a lot of yellows. There's green sets. I've only got one piece that you have to farm from dungeons, but that's besides the point. And dungeons do scale with other players, by the way, so you can do dungeons on hell mode with 4 players, such and such. But basically, that's the rifts. They're a lot better when you're in. They're a lot better whenever you're in a group, or you know, if you're spending money on them. Then we have the challenge rifts, which I don't know that I'll actually be able to complete this level, but we're gonna try. What the challenge rift is basically we're gonna go ahead and load in, and what we're gonna do is we just gotta beat the rift. You don't really get that many good rewards for it, but you gotta just beat the rift. It seems like these guys are my level, so we'll be able to show it off pretty easily. The more money you spend, the easier this will be, because you'll have better gems, better equipment. So
I need energy.
this is probably my favorite activity in the game to do. I know I see the Paragon thing by the way, guys, don't worry. We'll be doing that here in a second. Basically, it's just like the other rifts.
Healed.
You just gather up a bunch of guys. And you just AoE them down. It's literally it's literally the same reward as you know, like regular content. You get like, you can progress, you get a little bit of XP, but it's not, you don't get like rewards like you do in the what's it called, the Elder Rifts. You just get, you know, regular shit. Sometimes you don't even get like good or anything. You get your first time completion rewards, and that's about it. You can do them above your level and below your level and everything.
I'm healed.
Alright.
I need healing.
Ah, I died. I wasn't paying attention. But you can just, if you die, you can just revive a corpse, and then you know, you just keep doing whatever you're doing. Just adds time, I believe, like a few seconds onto your timer. And then, you know, you just keep doing your normal thing. So, we're gonna go ahead and just complete this. It should be done after this next pool.
Health returns.
Oh yeah, I guess I could talk about the health potions while we're running around. The way the health pots work is, you know, you have a few seconds so you can't spam them, but you have 3, and they refill from just killing mobs.
Brains always above.
So, I don't remember if that was the way that was done in Diablo 3. It's honestly been a little bit since I played Diablo 3, but basically I got a frenzy shrine, so I'm just gonna like big DPS this guy.
I'm injured. I'm healed.
It's probably the worst place to fight this guy, honestly, because so much, it's so confined, but it's fine. Yeah, you know, just it's a little bit of a rift. You have a time limit, of course, but like I've only ever ran into the time limit once, and that was whenever I was doing a rift that was really over my level. So
I grow weak. That feels better.
there you go, boss is dead, and that's my rewards. You get enigmatic crystals, which is really what you're probably gonna do it for in reality, is doing it to get your rewards. You can upgrade your like your rings and such. But then you come out of that, and The only other thing that you'll probably be doing a whole lot of is bounties, somewhat. I can't do them right now, but you can do 8 a day. I think at the start you can do 24. Oh, and I guess daily, I won't be able to do it. But you'll go into this Ibn Fahad sanctum. This is another place where if you spend money, you'll be blessed. And basically, you'll put stones in this that you get from doing different parts of the game. They give you different bonuses, so you get like plus 24 damage, armor penetration, and potency. And you can run through this level with like keys. You'll get them once every day. You'll run through this level with keys. There's a portal there you can see. And you can spend platinum to open these chests. It'll give you the ingredients to upgrade the stones in here. It's another money dump. You don't have to spend money on that one, but they become progressively more expensive. So if you have like 7 keys, you'll probably make it to the 3rd chest, because after on the 4th chest it requires 4 keys per thing. Am I missing anything? There's PvP. I'm not gonna do that because it's time gated. There's dungeons, but I'm not gonna do that. I mean, there's a lot of them actually. They're pretty good to do if you wanna just trying to farm loot. But I just want to keep this a little bit quicker, which is kind of, you know, seems kind of like a little stupid, but you know, from what I've been doing. But I'm just gonna, you know, condense it down a little bit. There's clans. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and open this. So there's clans. So there's this new thing called warbands. First, we'll go with this, I guess. It's literally just a group of 8 players that do missions. You're supposed to join a party and kill like 10,000 mobs. I've only ever got to 2,000, but like basically you just join in. You go do the Hellquare. You get extra loot. If you're playing together, you guys get extra like drop chances and shit. You get a bunch of like bonuses for playing in a warband. There you go. Warbands are groups of 8 players. You have 5% increased chance for items to drop from monsters, and can challenge Hellquare bosses to earn ranking rewards. There you go. In storage boxes, while in a party together, the Warband Steward can identify the contents in the Warband chest as a legendary item set. There you go. So you can get like legendary just playing with each other. Then, so we have the Warband, we have the Hellquare, we already looked at that. And then we go to Adventurer, which is just like your weekly bounties and stuff, and like whatever the fuck this is. This gives you gold. Kind of shitty, but this is the alliances. Honestly, this is probably the most poorly explained thing in the game. I'm not even sure exactly how it works. Basically, what I think it is your clan is either immortal or they're shadows, and basically what you do is they give like different benefits, and they're like story driven, and that's all I know. It's so poorly fucking explained. You have your clan details, your members, you have the immortals in the dark clan. Everybody wants to be a dark clan. You have to get signets. The way you get signets is by playing this lottery, and you have a chance to become a shadow. You might not, but you have a chance to. With the bestiary, like explain with this is the codex. This is where you're gonna spend a lot of your time if you do play the game. Basically, you just complete these challenges or get the rewards from them, like this, and it progresses your battle pass. And then, give your skills tab. This is pretty self-explanatory. You can only have these 4 skills on and your auto. And then obviously we have Paragon, which I haven't used, but I can kind of figure how it works. This probably gives you damage, I'm guessing. Yep. So we'll go do that, and then there we go. So that's all these tabs. What else? Let me think. Oh, I do want to talk about the legendaries. So, well, let's go ahead and head down. Let's go ahead and teleport, actually. gonna teleport to this lady over here. So, I think the legendaries are kind of
Let us
mediocre.
forge, and you
me-
will return again.
So this is the
I've seen it in my
essence-
visions.
This is the essence transfer lady, basically. And what you do is you come over here, and if you have a legendary that you're no longer using, you can transfer its essence so that you can use it on legendary. You can convert your legendary, use it on your legendaries later on. You just hit inherit, and you can do that there. So that's what that little symbol means. But if you rate some of them, I think they're kind of mediocre. Like this one's pretty cool. Like they're all pretty cool, but like kind of like eh. Like Ray of Frost, range increased by 20%. Black hole radius. This is actually pretty good, I guess. But like, to me, like the legendaries are just kind of like meh. Like half the chest pieces, I swear, have to do with the same ability. So we have Lightning Nova now. Hurls balls of chilling ice. Lightning Nova, Meteor Radius, Ice Armor, Ray of Frost. Only this one's pretty cool, I think, in my opinion. But I don't know. I'm not gonna go too much into that, but I think they're pretty. It's pretty mediocre. But yeah, most of the systems in this game can be bypassed by just spending money, and a lot of it. If you want to be specific, the systems I think that are most pay to win are the gems. Probably upgrading in some stupid ass way. Definitely the fucking Elder Rift. This guy, the Crest Merchant, is just selling Crest. And pretty much everything that you want or need can be just fucking bought. You can buy your way to power. Realistically, if you want to be honest with you, if you were to spend a shit ton of money on your legendary gems and get a shit ton of 5 stars in your legendary gems, you could probably be stronger than some of the level 60s while you're at like level 30. Which, you know, if we go to the leaderboards, you can look at this person on top and realize that she's probably spent money. So, I mean, is it really that much of a surprise? So, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. But I don't know. The only thing that I can say that I think is fitting in this game is the only thing immortal about this game isn't the life cycle, isn't anything about it, but the amount of debt that you're gonna have after spending money on this game. If you want to whale and like be the best you can be and like chase the leaderboard, you are gonna be fucking spending money. Now, if you just want to play the game, have fun, chill out, not really get like too worried about being anything, just playing the game, having fun, because you like Diablo, like me, I like Diablo, or you just want something to do, it's fine. I think that you'll go through it just fine. There's a few moments like that I was talking about earlier that it kind of suck, where like you have to like level up without doing the story, so it's like go to like 41 to 46 or 41 to 45 or these like weird time gaps where you have to like farm mobs, do bestiaries and bounties and rifts or challenge rifts, or different activities to progress your character that just feel like weird for the story. Other than that, I think this game is okay ish. I feel like there's a lot that this game needs to work on, and if you want to be honest with you, you probably shouldn't play this game in reality. You're just gonna end up getting fucking pissed because half of what the game is you just blowing money on it. Yeah, if you're just trying to have a game to have fun, you should play it every now and then, here and there. Yeah, you'll be out there. If you be honest with you, a lot of the content you can cheese the fuck out of. I'll be honest with you, I'm not gonna tell you who the last boss is or what anything about it. But there's like a very important mechanic that you can just completely like stand away from. Why is that a thing? I don't know, but you know, it's a thing. Yeah, guys. I know this review wasn't like crazy in depth. I hope, or it wasn't like too incohesive. I just get, you know, going when I'm talking about something. I get excited. But yeah, if you want to be honest with you, probably shouldn't play this game unless you just don't give a fuck. Want something to do, just play it then. But if you're looking to a game for like to be competitive in, um, and like try to be the best, it's probably not the game for you. If you just want to play if you like playing Diablo and you want to play this game, then play it. But if if you're coming here for like a experience where you can be competitive and not spend money, like that is not a good idea. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. Like I said, I hope that it makes sense. If I had to rate it out of 10, I'd give it like a 4, like a 4, probably. I like I said, I've played the level 60 free to play, and sometimes it's a struggle, man. And a lot of times it's mind-numbingly boring running around just killing mobs, but that's just my opinion. I feel like I said, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. See you guys.